I am now pleased to introduce Samir Zuberi, is the Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Diversity, Inclusion, and Persons with Disabilities. Samir Zuberi was first elected as Member of Parliament for Pierrefonds-Dollard in 2019 and was re-elected in 2021. He currently serves as a member of the Standing Committee on Foreign Affairs and International Development and chair of its prominent subcommittee on international human rights. He has been a member of various other parliamentary committees, associations, and groups, including the Committee on Justice and Human Rights and the Standing Committee on Veterans Affairs. Mr. Zuberi is a strong advocate for the respect of minorities and is passionate about the issues that matter most to Canadians, including the fight against climate change, diversity and inclusion, and the preservation of language rights in Quebec. He was a member of the Conseil interculturel de Montréal, served on the board of the West Island Assistance Fund, and was one of the founding members and vice chair of the Quebec section of the Canadian Muslim Lawyers Association. Mr. Zuberi lives in the riding of Pierrefonds-Dollard with his wife and their 2 daughters. And I would welcome now Samir Zuberi to the stage.
Bonjour tout le monde. Thank you, Krista. It's a pleasure to be here with everyone today. My name is Samir Zuberi, and as was mentioned earlier, this is a fantastic conference. We're so happy. I'm so happy to be here with you today to see the opening of the conference. And I know that there will be extremely important conversations and exchanges that will be taking place. We are gathered today on the Algonquin Anishinaabe people's lands, the lands that we recognize that we are here gathered and are sharing and are recognizing those who came before us. The conversations taking place here are of the utmost importance, and we're here together today to build a barrier-free Canada where everyone can succeed. The steering committee has done a fantastic job to bring out all of us, and let's make sure that we recognize their contributions and their hard work. It's inspiring to see a community of advocates, researchers, service providers, and people coming together. We must create a more inclusive and accessible Canada. This is one of our shared goals, the shared goals of this room and also our country. It's necessary to explore the intersections between work and disability, the potential partnerships and solutions that can come about. The shaping of these solutions in this room are critically important. Skilled Canadians with disabilities are ready to work. The economy will become stronger by the contribution of skilled workers with disabilities. When we allow people to reach their full potential, we all win and all of Canada wins. Extensive consultations have been made to help shape the Accessible Canada Act and the Disability Inclusion Action Plan. These are important pieces of government's policy. The financial insecurity that a number of people face, people with disabilities, is deeply troublesome. It can take a toll on one's mental health. It takes a toll in our society. The Canada Disability Benefit will uplift thousands out of poverty. It is now law. It will happen. The benefit needs to be done right. We will get it right. We must deliver this as soon as possible. It is our government's top priority, and this is also a once-in-a-generation opportunity. Those of you who have been in the space and advocating hard know that. Our government is also working hard on the regulations for the benefit, and I encourage everyone to share their voice as you have been, and please continue doing so, to share your voice through the online tool. Help those who are trying to access the tool, please, to also give their feedback. But the tool is a key element for us to shape the benefit, and the feedback is important. we ask you please to share your feedback. Persons with disabilities are making a crucial contribution to Canada's labor market. They are our untapped resources. They are an untapped resource. 650,000 working age adults, Canadians with disabilities, have the potential to work. They also need to be fully included in our labor market. Inclusive employment is a key element of the Disability Inclusion Action Plan, and our government is removing infrastructure barriers to employment by supporting construction. Renovation projects are also occurring through the Enabling Accessibility Fund, and thus far over 7,200 projects have been funded through this program. The Opportunities Fund for Persons with Disabilities helps those with skills and develops projects. It helps those looking to obtain and maintain employment to become self-employed and advance their careers. It also helps employers who are hiring and retaining employees with disabilities. The example of the work currently being done, one example I should say, is through Tourism HR Canada. This organization received more than $4 million over 3 years to establish a national tourism inclusive employment partnership network. That's important. It helps increase employer awareness. It also helps develop an accessible and inclusive tourism employment training program. It encourages the hiring and retaining of persons with disabilities. This project helps engage 150 employers in 8 provinces and territories. It has impact. Our government also is working with the Disability Inclusion Business Council, and together we'll improve disability inclusion in workplaces. The council is setting up an independent business disability network. The network will fill a gap that's currently within our labor market by enabling business-to-business information sharing. It also provides services to employers and supports employees with disabilities. These are just some of the initiatives that are being advanced by our government right now. Initiatives through the employment strategy for persons with disabilities. These instruments support people, and through the federal government, and also through the bilateral workforce development agreements with provinces. So the federal government with provinces and territories, and youth employment and skills strategy, we are helping people. It will evolve and will draw upon the leadership of persons with disabilities. In conclusion, I'd like to reflect on the International Day of Persons with Disabilities coming up on the 3rd, on Sunday. This year's theme is IDPD. Its focus is on the Sustainable Development Goals. This is important for the inclusion of all, and as co-chair of the UN's SDG Advocates Group, Canada is encouraging everyone to come together. I want to conclude by thanking everyone for taking their time over the weekend. I hope, over the coming this conference. I hope that the exchanges are fruitful and that there are sharing of best practices, that synergies are developed, and it allows for greater advocacy. The work that you do is critically important to help us in government to enact the visions that you have, and also support us in the work that we're doing. As an advocate, I fully appreciate, as someone who advocated in the past, I fully appreciate the space that you're in and the push that you are making. It is helpful, it is important, and it helps us get the policies that our government is promising and will deliver, but gets them across the finish line in a fulsome way. Merci beaucoup, merci pour votre temps.